you guys. Welcome to another Queen Universal reading. As you know, take from this reading what resonates with you. You know that's my great saying, okay? So, uh this reading, oh, I didn't put it on there. That's all right. That's all right. That's all right. I can go back to that. This reading is from February the 21st to March the 21st. So we only have actually 8 days left in this month. My God, already. Wow, you guys. Whoo, it's going by fast. You guys, this is really going by fast. And hold up here. Okay. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and get started. You guys already know the regular information. Queen Universal readings here. Queen U903 at Queen U903. My other channel is at Salita B. Here on YouTube. TikTok Queen Universal. Wow. Let's see. You can't clip my wings.com. Then you can go to you can't clip my wings on Facebook. Oh, wow. Hold up here. Let's see. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm a coming. I am a coming. There we go. Okay. All right. I had to stop and do something. I apologize for that. Make sure y'all up. There we go. All right. So we're going to go ahead and get started here. We're going to go ahead and get started. I'm excited. Okay. I told you what I tell you every time. But this is going to be a good reading. As always, our readings are all good. Okay, it's really about how you take it. Okay, that's what it's really about, how you take it. I hope you guys have had some good days. Well, this is only Wednesday. Is this Wednesday? Yeah, because tomorrow's Thursday. I hope you had the first 3 days of this week very good. I hope things have worked out. I hope if you guys are listening to our readings that you have gotten something from these readings, because that's very important that you do. Okay? It is very important that you do. You get something from these readings. It's important. Okay. Okay, you guys, I'm being good. So you guys got to be good to me too. Okay. All right. So let's see what we got going on here tonight. Let's see what we got going on here. Okay. Our first card is the Five of Cups. Can you see that? There we go. Five of Cups. So when we look at the Five of Cups, what are we thinking? I'm seeing someone making a decision. Someone might be upset, sad, not finding some satisfaction, okay, in something. When I look at the Three Cups that's been knocked over, this could be broken promises, broken dreams, but you still have two more waiting. And they might be what you could be frustrated and don't even want to look at the ones that are here. Okay. Whatever's going on in these two, you're not even caring. I see that you're walking away. And you might be frightened to even look at what's in here, because you've been so disappointed here. I'm saying with this, I'm saying it's all right. You can go through those changes. You can go through having a time of grief and sadness. There's nothing wrong with that. That is a human feeling. That's a human emotion. So it's nothing wrong with that. Okay. Um, uh, I'm looking at the water flowing. The water flowing could be washing away some things that you're glad that it's moving. I'm looking at this bridge, something that you want to cross. Um, uh, that you're looking at that might have promises behind this bridge, but you're not in the process right now to deal with it. If you lost a loved one, I know how that feels. And you're still trying to get through it. Okay. That could be, or something that you wanted to do, you were not able to do it. Um, but don't stop here. Okay. Don't stop and think that it's over with. You have to probably go through some things. Okay. And it's fine. It's nothing wrong with that. Wow, that's weird. You have the reverse hermit card. You have the grief card and the hermit card. Wow. We know that the hermit card, um, when it's in its upright, the hermit card symbolizes wisdom, guidance, isolation, some time for reflection. Um, so when we think about the hermit card in reverse, we're also talking about some isolation and loneliness and grief. So um, I want to say to this person who's feeling this way, um, don't, it's all right. Whatever it is all right. It's nothing wrong with what you're going through and how you're feeling. It's nothing wrong with that, okay? Just don't find yourself staying in that position, okay? Don't find yourself just, this is where I want to be. No, you don't want to be there, okay? Um, find yourself the peace that you need, but don't stay where it's the peace is not where the peace doesn't dwell. Okay, so I'm saying come out of that. Okay. Wow. So we have the Two of Swords. We look at the Two of Swords. I'm seeing protection. Somebody being protected, protecting their heart, their emotions. I'm seeing the swords pointing in two different directions. I'm seeing the ideal that she's blindfolded. She's not looking at what's already there. She already has the protection. She just doesn't know it. Um, the ideal that she has a need to protect herself, her heart, her emotions, um, when she probably really don't need to, but because she's afraid to look up, um, she's in the mode of always ready to um, take on whatever's coming her way, but she wants to stay in that defensive mode when she doesn't have to. Okay. It's not a necessity, okay, to stay in that mode. Um, sh- she's not sure of the direction she's going in. So there's some indecisiveness going on. And I can see that going along with these two. I can see that. I can see that there might be a fear somewhere. Okay. Um, you need to come out of your head just for a moment. Come out of your head and allow your intuition to kick in, okay? Um, because sometimes we are very highly critical of ourselves. And so we'll automatically put up a defense mechanism because of that. But you don't have to do that, okay? I'm telling you what you don't have to do that, okay? It's all right to do it, but don't, again, we don't want to linger into situations and dealing with situations where we're in it constantly all the time. No, you get through it. Okay. I know there is no time limit on grief, and I'm not going to say it is because I would be wrong and out of place to say that. But I do want to let you know that if you raise your head up and come out just for a moment and take a temporary time to enjoy of being in this space, being here and enjoying yourself and believing in yourself. You don't have to stay in that mode all the time. So next we have the magician. Wow. So you know what the magician is about, okay? Now the magician, we talk about manifestation and creating, um, inspired action, okay? Even though right here you might be, a little hesitant, and there might be something going on here, but there's a possibility. There's a bright side, okay? And the bright side is the ideal that you are a creator. You know you can do it. You manifest all the things that you want. You have all the tools here to manifest, okay? You look at as above, below, it's equal, okay? And all the tools, you have your pentacles, you have your cup, and you have your sword and your wand here. So there's nothing you cannot do. You can manifest whatever you want to. You just have to open up your eyes and do it. And we have to keep in mind the magician is very tricky, okay? So be careful with the tricky stuff that goes on dealing with in your life. Be very, very careful, okay? Be very careful with the tricky stuff that goes on. All right, so we have the Hierophant. As you know, the Hierophant is a teacher, a guider, a leader. They're able to look at dealing with tradition, making sure that you have great principles to live by in your life. Once you manifest, now it's time to learn from the manifestation. Looking for a teacher, looking for a guide, learning from that person because they are in the position to be able to do that. Okay. Listening, being able to listen, not just learn from them, but listening and intake what they're telling you. Okay. And moving forward and using it for the good. All right, so we have the Nine of Cups. Now, we also know the Nine of Cups is about achievements, things that you've overcome, and you can sit back and look at them. But when we look at it from a reverse method, we look at it from a reverse position, it's more of being a bragger. What are you bragging about? Okay. What are you talking about? Cockiness, arrogance, um, overdoing it. Okay. Um, Look at that. If you know someone, because I want you to understand this does not always have to be about you. It could be someone around you. Okay. This could be someone around you that's going through this. Okay. The ideal that you need to stop and start doing things in moderation. Don't always overindulge yourself. Take your time and do things in moderation. It doesn't matter what it is when it comes to your spending your money, whatever your finances, your love life, your work life, all of that. Finding a way to either find a balance or do things in moderation. Um, um, it's an excellent idea to celebrate. Nothing's wrong with celebrating, but just do it in moderation. Take your time. Don't rush through it because it's not going to go nowhere. It's yours, okay? And you can forever celebrate. It's never too late to celebrate, okay? Celebration go on forever. So now we're looking at our Nine of Pentacles, okay? I'm sorry. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles. I'm sorry. We look at Eight of Pentacles reverse. We're looking at some stagnation. We're looking at, because with it upright is he's busy, he's skilling, he's here, you're being lazy. I'm using the word lazy, don't necessarily mean that's what it is. But you're stagnant. You're not doing what you said you were gonna do. You're looking at things differently. You're slacking off, okay? And I don't want to call you a slacker, but that's what it represents. You being stagnant, you don't want to do. And then two, we're looking at also the ideal that maybe you're burnt out. Maybe you need a rest. Maybe that's for a purpose. Maybe this is for a purpose. You need to rest. You need to step down. You need to just relax. You need to step away from certain things, certain issues. Okay. Um, Feeling undervalued, feeling like no one appreciates you. Okay. Also is a representation. Maybe at work, even at home, the family life could, even in your friendship, you don't feel like you're being valued. Okay. But don't let that stop you. Okay. Don't let those feelings stop you. If you have to stop for a moment, stop. Stop for a moment, catch your breath, and then come back into the fight. Okay. And life is not always about the battle, but you got to stay in. You got to survive it. You got to get through it. Okay. Okay. Now we have the Queen of Wands. So we look at the Queen of Wands, and this is Queen of Wands reversed. And so this could be somebody who is troublesome. Okay. Maybe a little messy. Okay. Somebody who's how else I want to say that? Um, Probably not really doing well. Okay. Oh, um, s- so if you're feeling that way here, this is this is going to kind of validate that. Okay, because this is where you feel also undervalued, overworked, not feeling appreciated by others, by all the work that you do. Not to say that you're bragging about the work. So there is a possibility that somebody's going through something right now, but don't be discouraged. Okay, I'm telling you now, do not be discouraged. Continue to work, continue to do the things that you're doing. Just step back for a brief moment. Sometimes we have to do that. Sometimes we're running, we're doing this, we're doing that, we're here, we're there, and we're not stepping back because we feel like we're doing too much and nobody's appreciating, nobody's saying thank you. Okay. Nobody feels like you're worthy of it. Undervalued and not worthy together. So I'm hoping that that is not you. I hope you don't feel that way. Wow. So we have the Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands is taking action. Okay. A lot of messages coming, good messages coming. You're either going to get a message from a phone call, email, a fax, text message. Somebody is quickly sending information to you. So prepare to hear something. Okay. Good news. Okay. All right. Oh, well, wow. So we have the Nine of Swords. I'm sorry. That's the Eight of Swords. Why did I say nine? I'm sorry. So we're looking at Eight of Swords reversed. When we think about Eight of Swords reversed, we're looking at her. When I look at those around her, I'm thinking of maybe the issues that she's dealing with at that time. Could be the reason why and then the idea that she has a way of walking out of this situation, but she decides not to. Um, the hesitation. If you got action coming towards you, the hesitation is unnecessary. What are you waiting on? There's nothing to actually um, be hesitating or procrastinating on anything. Make the move. Do what you need to do. Continue. If it's saying here, action, fast, coming at you, don't stop. Let it come. Let it come. Because if it's coming for good. It's coming to release you out of this messed up situation that you might be in. It's releasing you out of the bondage that you put on yourself, not nobody else putting you in it, but you putting it on yourself. So keep that in mind. Don't stop. This is the time to continue with the momentum. Now that you got it rolling, keep going. Okay, keep going. Keep doing what you're supposed to do. Then we have the celebration, the Four of Wands, celebrating. If you've accomplished what you need to accomplish, you got your good news, you've let go, and now let's celebrate. Okay, let's celebrate. Let's make things, we've made everything happen. The hard work has been done. Now let's celebrate. Wow, wow, I like that. I love that. So now we have the King of Pentacles, generosity, giving back, helping, being there for you. You need that guidance, authority. Okay, those are the things that you need. So when you look at the King of Pentacles, that is exactly what we're talking about, okay? We're talking about the ideal of generosity. This is the representation of wealth, okay? So if you keep doing what you're supposed to be doing, if you have to slow down, go back to the drawing board, stop what you're doing, that's all right. Hesitate, because at the end, this is at the end. The King of Pentacles is at the end. Generosity and inheritance, wealth, all of that is a representation of that because you earned it and you're celebrating it here. So I'm loving this. Okay. All right. So there we go. There we go. So let's go ahead and continue. Let's continue. Now the next one, I'm thinking I'm being led to the gemstone. Let's see what our gemstones is whispering today. Okay. Let's see what our gemstones are whispering today. Okay. Wow. Told you it was going to be a good reading. I told you that. Let's see what we got here. Let's see what we got here. Okay. Woo. Okay, so let's see what we got here. Wow. We have the chrysoprase and its perspective. The difference between hope and despair is a different way of telling stories from the same facts. Wow. Awesome. And the next one is topaz, blindness. There's none so blind as those who will not listen. Remember, the Hierophant talks about teaching, learning. You got to listen. I'm going to do one more. There's something telling me to do one more. Let's do one more. The Hope Diamond. The best fighter is never angry. There we go. There you go. There you go. Okay. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay. Let's see here. Our Dreamers deck. Let's see what they're telling us here. Wow. You guys, this is so awesome. Okay, let's see here. This doesn't go in. There we go. Okay. Okay. One more time. Just feel the need to do it one more time. Okay, so let's see what we got here. Wow. I know that my dreams are bigger than my fears. I am going to take risks. Okay. So what we got here? I know that sitting in silence is the surest way to hear my intuition speak. I am listening. There we go. Wow. Okay. Cool. Let's see here. There we go. Okay. So let's see what our spirit animal is today. What is your spirit animal today? Okay. Wow. All right. So what is our spirit animal today is? Our spirit animal is the loon, intuitive. Listen to the song in your soul. Trust your intuition as you have a way of knowing. Emerge from the busy life and seek more solitude. Recognize that you are unique and that you are loved. Wow. You are loved. Okay. Okay. I'm looking at the empowerment. I don't know why that came up. The empowerment. Okay. So let's see here. Okay. Okay. So let's see what we got here. Excuse me. We have the jewel of lotus. I am transcending, emerging from the veiled depths. I unfurl my essence petal by petal. As I open myself, the divine light within grows brighter, revealing the truth that I am a precious jewel. So we already know that you are a precious jewel, okay? So keep that in mind. We do understand that. So I was looking and thinking about the purple affirmations. Okay, let's see here. These were going through my mind. So let's see here what we got. What is our soul affirmation telling us today? Okay. What is the soulful affirmation telling us? Okay, so our soulful affirmation is telling us awaken. It says it can be so easy to fall into a routine, a predictable earth pattern, without ever giving thought to who we truly are, to the essence of our being, until the day amidst the noise, you feel it deep within, and then everything clicks. An ancient wisdom, a powerful remembering, arises from deep within your bones. Every cell in your body aligns to allow you to remember who you once were, who you can be, and how this shapes who you are now. Arrived, my dear, you have awakened. You come out of your slumber and sleep of depression, of grief, and arise. You have awakened. I knew it was the reason I had to pull that. I knew I felt it. I felt it. I felt it. I did. You're like, you. No, I did. I felt it. I felt it. I wouldn't tell you that. So let's see what our numerology, powerful numerology tells us. Let's see. These cards are a little hard to shuffle, you guys. It's a little hard to do it. Oops. So I'm going to have to do these a different way. Let's see here. Oops. Let's see. I'm going to have to do these like this because I can't. Then it's like it's not enough cards that I can do this with. Okay, so let's go ahead and find out what we got here. So we have the number one. We have the number one. One life, one body, one personal power, one moment of power. Decide now. So we're talking man and the body. One. Then we have 9. Wow. Love. Love and be loved. Are there really any others, or are we all connected? Okay. Is love separate, or is it all together? So we're talking love and sharing. Okay. And then the last one is 13. So we're talking action and communication. Ask, express what I need or want. Am I really clear on what I need, what I want, and what I am willing to accept? So are you? Good question. Are you? Is there a possibility that there could be something else going on here? I'm just saying. Okay, so we have 1, 9, and 1 and 3, which is 13. All right, so let's see here. Let's see what our elements going to tell us. Come on, tell me something good. Let's see what our element cards tell us. Our element card is earth, spirit, fire, water. fire, water, air. We have air, fire, water, earth, and spirit. So let's see what we got here. So we got fire. Own it. Be aware of how you express your fear. Okay, be very, very careful. We talk about grief, isolation, all those things. Hopefully, we're not afraid. Okay, grow and fulfill. Acknowledge the energy that feeds you. Pay attention to your energy that keeps you going. Okay. And the last one is forgiveness. Be careful of emotional eruptions. Don't be so quick. Deal with them slowly but surely and make sure that you're forgiving. Okay? All right. So let's see here. And I think we want to ask today, I'm having this need to ask our ancestors. We haven't asked our ancestors in a while. Let's see what our ancestors are going to tell us. Okay, so right now we're going to see what our angel number is. Okay, let's see what our angel number is. Oh, wow. That's crazy. At least it is crazy. Okay. Wow. Okay, what was that about? Are you being stubborn? Yeah, I talk to my cards. I do. There we go. So let's see what our angel number is today. Our angel number is 0808, and it says swift action. So that goes back out to our 8 of Wands, okay? Wealth, empathy, promises, commitment, affection, inner strength, auspicious outcomes. You will enter into a time of expansion, so begin taking steps toward achieving your ultimate objective immediately. Finances will miraculously improve. Oh, and somebody has their mind set on you. So somebody is in love with you or want to deal with you some kind of way. Okay? Keep that in mind. All right? You never know. Okay? You never know. So I'm thinking that we need to talk to our elders because we have not talked to our elders in a second or two. Okay? So let's see what our elders are going to tell us today. Okay? We do have 5 questions we ask our elders, if I'm not mistaken, right? Yes, we do. The Council of Elders. So we're asking them these following questions. What is present for me at this moment? What are my biggest obstacles? What must I release? What support do I need? And what next steps should I take? Okay. Okay, so what is present for me at this moment? What is present for you at this moment? We have Miyat. I said Miyat. Giving and receiving. It is time for you to give and receive. You have to do both in order to be balanced. Okay. What are my biggest obstacles? Marie Laveau. Good juju. Good juju. Okay. So what must I release? So why is it big? What is good juju obstacle to you? Because you're not using it? Okay. That's what I'm saying. You're not using it. Okay, so what must I release? Main Kumba buying, speak up. You need to release whatever it is that needs to come up, let it come out. If you have to get in the middle of a desert or a forest and scream, let it out. Also, keep in mind when it says speak up, speak your spirit, speak your heart, speak your mind. Okay? Let it come out. Don't hold it back. Okay? And so we have 10, 1, and 7, 8. And then we have 3 plus 3 is 6. Okay? The next question is, what support do I need? All right, you need Tanit, pleasure, the support of pleasure. Okay, I'm just saying. Okay, what next steps should I take? The next steps you should take with Tatuba is feeling safe. You need to be in a position and a place where you feel safe. Okay, all right. Okay, answered that question. So let's see, what is our purposeful career? What is your purposeful career? Okay, what is your purposeful career? Okay, what is your purposeful career? Okay, let's see here. Okay. So let's see here. What are we talking? What are we talking here? Conflict. Wow. Be careful with whom you deal with, anything related to your finances. There could be some misunderstanding with someone about money. Okay, so keep that in mind. All right. So communicate. Sharing your voice to speak your truth will show your authenticity and expression. You have a talent in communication field. Didn't I just say that? What did that say? That said speak up, right? Wow, I'm just saying. Okay, one more. One more. Mishaps. There may be some minor setbacks, but it's okay. But it's only asking you to review your work and see what have you missed out on. Mistakes teaches us lesson. There you go. There you go. Wow. Okay, there we go. Gotcha. All right. So let's see what's going on over here. Your life and career. What is going on over here? So these questions we asked with this one is, are you going to get a promotion or a change in jobs? Okay. The next question is how would you progress? And the last question is, let me make sure I'm saying this right. So we're saying, will you get a new job or promotion? What do you need to do to make progress in your career, and how you can build prosperity in your life? What can you do to do that? Okay. All right. Okay. So let's see here. So we're talking about on the table is the first question. Will you get a new job or promotion? Time to put your demands on the table and get serious about what you want. Ask for a raise, promotion, or step up. There we go. The next question is, what do you need to do to make progress in your career? Money matters. Money matters a lot now. Watch your expense and save up for the future. You need to be prepared for the next unexpected. Okay. And the last one is, how can you build prosperity in your life? It says wealth. Okay. You are working towards real wealth and prosperity in your life. Keep investing in yourself and look into a long-term career planning. Okay. So those are your answers for that. Okay. All right. All right. So we did real good. You got real good in here. Okay. Okay. Now let's see here. Okay. Wow. So we're going to do our lessons, Soul's Journey, right now. I love these cards. I love all my cards, actually. They make me so proud. Okay. So let's see what we got here. Ooh. Okay. So as you know, we talk about the present, past, and what connects, right? Present, past, and present, future, and what connects. Okay, so let's see here. So the first card we're going to flip over is physical activity. 0, 6, and 7 is 13. Physical activity. So that means somebody needs to move around, okay? If you're not moving around, you need to start doing it. Spirituality, 7 plus 7, excuse me, which we have 3 7s there, so that's 14. Spirituality, finding your peace, finding what makes you happy, okay? When it comes to spirituality. Wow, change. So somebody's going through a change. Somebody needs to go through a change. Okay, and that could be what's going on in here. All right, follow your dreams. 8 plus 5 is 13. So we got 13, 13 right there, you guys. 13, 13. Wow. Okay. Cool. All right, so we have 4 plus 6 domestic harmony. Whatever's going on in the home, you need to probably fix it because we do need domestic harmony. So we're saying 10 right there. Okay. All right. And then the abundance, 8 plus 8 is 16. Wow. Okay. Gotcha. And then what connects it? Relationship change. 5 plus 6 is 11. Wow. Okay. I'm loving that answer. I'm really loving that answer. So now we're going to round it off with our Soul's Journey. I meant to say numerology cards, and I said Soul's Journey. Okay. You know what I'm talking about. We've been doing this for a while now. Okay. We've been hanging out for a while now. Okay. We have been hanging out for a while now. Okay. So here we go. Same concept. Present, future, and what connects them both. Okay. Let's see what we got here. So we got forgiveness. Didn't we talk forgiveness in the element cards? Okay, I'm just saying. Pride, having pride. Okay. And then we have self-esteem. Okay, self-esteem. And judgment. Okay. And grief. We talked about grief earlier. We talked about grief when we were talking about the 5 of Cups. Okay. Excuse me. And then we have regret. Okay. And how do we end this all? What links them all? Death. Doing away with stuff. Grief and death. Forgiveness. Judgment. And our self-esteem. All of that. Getting rid of things that no longer work for us. All right, you guys. This has been a great, great reading. I am hoping that you guys take from this reading what resonates with you. Okay. This was an awesome reading. Very, very pleased with it. You guys did a great job. Okay. That was what we call an awesome sauce moment. All right. So you guys have a great night. I'm going to let you guys go. I want to say thank you for participating and being part of this, because it's very important that you do. Okay. You guys have a great night, and bye-bye.